Pelicans get a big 143-120 win over the Blazers. Jordan Poole definitely brought some energy, and Bryce McGowens, big time play, 23 points, perfect from outside. Trey Murphy, yeah, that was an exclamation point for sure. Pelicans enjoying this win. It is really nice to be celebrating in the Smoothie King Center. Welcome into Pelicans OT, presented by your local Toyota dealer. Wes Johnson, Aaron Summers, and a ton of our best Pelicans fans that came out and cheered the team on to this one. Got to start with Bryce McGowens because the way that he came in, he started in the second half because Herb Jones got ejected at the end of the first half. So he, again, subs back in. So impactful in his play. He has definitely been one of those bright spots that have come out of the injuries that we dealt with early this season.
For sure. I mean, he's playing very confident. He's found his groove. He's know his role on the team. He's very effective in the spots that he's given, and he's being very confident, and he's keeping the game simple. You see him knocking down his shot from three, but being able to drive, being able to play defense, being active on that end, but you see him playing with all the confidence in the world on the offensive end, and I love to see it because, yeah, when a guy gets his opportunity, he's seizing it.
Yes. Our Andrew Lopez is with Bryce McGowens now. Andrew?
Aaron here with Bryce. We talked a couple games ago. You didn't know 23 was the career high. Did you know it? You know you tied it tonight?
Yeah, I knew I tied it tonight, so it definitely felt good. And, you know, we got to win this time, so it was amazing.
Did you know you got the new career high for three-pointers made?
Yeah, they told me out there. So, you know, that's a big accomplishment, and, you know, I'm proud of us, proud of myself, and proud of the guys.
A big team win, especially on the bench. I think that the five guys who all played off the bench, the main guys, all double-digit plus minus. What did it feel like just having all those guys kind of connected out there?
Yeah, it was huge for us today, you know, coming off the bench and, you know, bringing that energy, try to bring an extra spark off the bench, and we played great together, so we definitely got after it.
Kind of a curveball thrown at you guys at right before halftime. You go back out there, but I mean, how comfortable did you feel knowing you had started so many games, prior to this?
Yeah, I was definitely, more comfortable, getting back out there, starting, a stretch of games. So, I know what my role is, try to get some stops first, guard and, try to guard the best guys, in placement of, Herb and, whatever comes to me, be aggressive on the offensive end. So, I was definitely comfortable.
2 very good practice days you guys just had. Another, be able to work on some stuff during shoot around this morning. How much did that help you guys just having a couple of days into this and then, a couple more before Chicago and a couple more next week?
Right. Yeah. We haven't had a couple practice, a stretch of practice days in a minute. So it was great, being able to work on things we need to improve on and, help our overall game as a team. So, it was huge for us, these past 2 days to get after it one day and then, mental day to day.
Got it. Appreciate it, Bryce. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Back to you guys, Aaron.
Thank you. McGowens coming with that cool confidence, 23 points in this one, but a perfect 5 of 5 from outside. He continues to impress.
Yeah, I mean, the 5 of 5 for me, that's the confidence and trust in your work. I mean, this one right here, everything was going right, but he continued to force the issue of getting downhill and getting into the paint. But him being able to stay ready and shot ready on the corners and wherever he was on the floor is something that you see him saying, keeping it simple and being confident, and it's showing.
Hey, offense was easy to come by tonight. 143 is the 5th most scored in franchise history by the Pelicans, and the return of Jordan Poole did not hurt that fact either. He ends up with 22 points in this one. What did you see his impact on the game in his return?
His confidence. He came in, he played with a swag. Like when he got the ball, you seen him making plays, but this is what you're going to get from Jordan. This the flair of his way he shoots, the way he dribbles, the crowd, getting the crowd involved. It's infectious. Like right here. Like this is something that you can't get from any other player. That's what he brings, and it gives the crowd like that extra energy. It gives the players, the bench, the extra energy, and you want to have a player on your team that can give you something. Same way Jose does when he come off the bench. Same thing Jordan can give you, but it's in a different type of flair. But then he was missed.
Yes, he definitely does bring a little something different. He was talking to the fans, running up and down the court, getting people into the game, telling them to get up and cheer down the stretch. So that is some fun energy to bring to this team. And I think that it helps ignite everybody else's just level of confidence to have him back on the court.
No doubt. No, definitely, he was definitely missed. But his threes and his shot making, that's something that was out. That's just without being said. But what we're hitting to, what we're talking about, that energy that he can bring outside of anything else is something that we need to keep us in that realm of pushing the ball, having an extra push. And that's something that it's unspoken.
Well, we're continuing to watch the rookies always, day in and day out. They're continuing to take steps in their game tonight. Jeremiah Fears has 19, Derek Queen has 17, and Micah Peavy added 5. 22 assists combined, 14 boards. How did you see that group perform tonight?
I mean, you're playing through DQ whenever he has the ball, but people know when he has the ball, continue to move. Jeremiah is playing great. I mean, it's crazy to see these these 3 rookies rather, be able to have an impact on the game in all different ways. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah being able to play in open court, getting down here, taking people off the dribble. DQ with his vision and IQ and scoring ability. And then you add Peavy to the mix. Defensively, mentality coming in, guarding whoever he needs to, sacrificing his body. We're talking about rookies, but they're playing like vets.
They definitely are. You mentioned getting downhill. Peavy does it. Jeremiah Fears does it. DQ scores down there. Well, the entire team scored down there tonight. 88 points in the paint. That is a franchise record, beating the record 84 that was scored on Monday night. So they have found something that works inside.
We continue to say guard your yard. We say that about us being able to guard other teams. Now other teams are looking at this and it's like, oh my God, now we have to guard them, keep them out the paint. And it's like, how? If we're playing that physical on defense and disruptive, we're going to get out on the break and we're going to get those easy baskets in the paint. But in the half-court set, DQ having the ball and everybody being able to cut. If they're going to ball watch, meaning the defense, and we're cutting, this is how we're going to keep seeing those numbers continue to rise.
Taking a look at the final stats, the Pelicans shot so well. They shared the ball, 35 assists, that last line there. Not on here, they put up 112 shots. The pace that they were playing with, but they were good attempts, as you can see, shooting 52%.
Yeah, they were getting what they wanted. That is beautiful basketball. You're saying 35 assists. If we could stay around that range, high 20s, mid 30s, high 30s, that is great basketball. Everybody's eating. Everybody's having fun, and that's contagious to have somebody on the floor passing the ball and everybody movement. It's hard to guard.
Everyone that touched the floor tonight for the Pelicans did score in this one. So, yes, everybody is eating, Wes.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Wes does, too, during the games. I'm not going to tell you what he's been ordering, but he has been getting a lot of food upstairs. On the other side of this break, we are going to catch up with interim head coach James Borrego and take a look at this man, Trey Murphy's game.
Quarter, TJ, what are we holding to in the fourth? Under 25. Under 25. Under 75. 23. Nice job there. Fantastic. Full team win. Everybody participated. Where's Jones? Right here. All right. I know this one. All right. Great second half, man. A lot of poise. Shared it. Played the right way. Trusted each other. I'm proud of you guys. You've been working your tail off. Tomorrow's an off day. Welcome back, JB. Tomorrow's an off day. Enjoy it. We got to come and focus on Saturday.
Pelicans extremely happy that they get an off day tomorrow, and they earned it. So that's okay. Shout out to those guys. Next game will be in Chicago, 6 o'clock tip. So it will be a 5:30. Oh, no, sorry. No pregame show on Sunday. Yeah. So Sunday, 6 o'clock game. And then we'll be back next week on Thursday right here in the Smoothie King Center. So make sure you tune in Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network to take on that game against the Bulls. The Bulls come into that one. Well, right now they're 9-14, but they do have a game against the Hornets on Friday. Yep. So they do have that ahead of them. They're on a 7-game losing streak right now. Josh Giddey has been holding them down as well as he can, but they have a lot of people out with injury right now. Jalen Smith, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter, Isaac Okoro, all out.
Right.
We don't know their status necessarily for Sunday, but what do we have to keep in mind maybe that worked well tonight?
Just continue to build off the defensive side, limit the one shot and out, and get out and run. If we continue to do that, we won the rebounding battle tonight. We eliminated that second chance going into that second half. If we do that going, especially in Chicago, get them out the game early. If we can do that, sustain that, continue to be consistent throughout the game, same outcome.
What always travels?
What travels?
Defense.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what we got to come out there with.
Yeah, we have to. That's just got to be their calling card. superpowers is the pace. You said we're traveling with defense, so
we have to bring the defense because that helps get out to the pace and the play that we want to have.
There you go.
So that's the key for me.
That's the key. We're going to stay with that.
All right. The next broadcast will be Sunday.
Yeah.
6:00 game in Chicago. You can catch it there. And then we'll be back here Thursday against the Rockets in the Smoothie King Center. Tonight it was a 143-120 win. 5th most points ever scored by the Pelicans in franchise history. And their 88 in the points is the most by any team. 88 points in the paint, most by any team in the NBA this year. It was a fun one.